All right, here's a little bit of a trickier problem dealing with vertical angles, supplementary angles, etc. So first of all, we notice that there's y's and x's now. That tells you that, actually no, it's still not a, it just says find the value of x and y. I'm thinking sometimes when that happens you need to use systems of equations, but you don't here. The first thing to do is to find x though. What do we know about those two angles? What do they have to do? Combine to be what?
One angle.
And what do they add up to? What does that angle and that angle have to add up to? What is this? See how that's a linear pair? Those are supplementary.
So it'd be 180.
Yeah, they have to add up to 180.
Okay, but that one isn't on that. It's like on the other side.
It's on the same line.
See this line right here?
Oh.
This line right here? That angle is the sum of those two angles. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So then solving for x, we get 11x plus 51 equals 180, and 11x equals 129, and x equals 129 divided by 11, and that's not a nice, pretty answer.
11.72.
But that's okay. So it's, we're going to just write it as, let's see, 11 goes into 121 11 times, because 11 times 11 is 1, right? 11 times 11 is 121, so there's going to be 8 left over. It's 11 and 8/11ths. Or you can write it as a decimal, or you can leave it like this. Doesn't really matter. But the point of the matter is it's not going to be a pretty
So could
integer.
you round it, or do I have to write the whole thing?
You definitely don't want to round it. You'll probably get it wrong if you round it. So your answer is, or it could be 11.72 repeating.
But it's not repeating because there's 3.
Your calculator looks like it's not repeating, but it just rounded it at the very end. It is repeating. Because anytime you see a rational number, a fraction, it's either a terminating decimal or a repeating decimal. It couldn't be like a decimal that never ends and repeats. That's the definition of a rational number in terms of a decimal. Okay? So what would y equal then?
What?
I do this.
Because I did it.
Y would equal, now what do I do? Now how do I find y?
Wait, wouldn't this be negative minus 15?